What's up, everybody?
Told you I'm a liability.
You are a liability.
How much insurance do you get for
I
the night?
don't know why I keep you around as a friend.
Well, you pay me 6 figures, so that's why
What's
I'm
up?
here.
What's up, everyone? How are y'all on this Friday night? We'll
Nobody got me a beer.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Go get him a beer.
Like,
This is why
he
we
brought
Welcome to Southern Hospitality.
this-
He bought me a beer.
Look at it. I'm sitting here holding my phone. Everyone else got a beer.
this is why Big Bird is here. Is so that he can get us beers. All right, let's make sure the internet connection's good. It looks good. All right, we got some people in. Guys, shoot me some comments so that I can make sure that I can see the chat.
There's one.
We have a very special guest.
Thank you.
Yeah, into TW Custom Lures. He's on every live. What's going on, man? Howdy from Minnesota. Taylor, how's it going, man?
Jeff Arnold.
Oh, Johnny Sweet's in here.
It's happening, Johnny.
There's Sweet Pea himself.
Big Bird Productions.
Dude, you're literally right here.
What I do?
If you want to insult me, just say something. You know?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
The big cave. Awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's Nick Rundle.
Okay.
That's the Rundler. Guys, it's not every day I have this dude here. So what we're going to do is we're going to interrogate him about all the molds that we want him to make that he doesn't make. So me personally, I want a G7.
A G7.
A G7, and I want a bigger open pore jerkbait.
I want a G9.
Let's see, we already have a question. Oh, and we have the perfect man. Ectocrawl mold, you're having trouble getting to fill the tiny spots. Any tips?
Yep.
Oh, well, we have someone who can
Lots
help
of
with
tips.
that.
Probably one of the biggest things that, let's see. I don't want to call it a challenge, but usually the biggest request we get is how do I shoot that? Usually it's hotter plastic, faster shoot. That way, they are thin appendages, and you don't want that plastic cooling off before it gets to the very ends of them. And that takes care of it.
Yeah, so I know me personally, shooting baits in a pretty warm climate, I don't usually have too many molds plug up, but like you said, just shoot it fast. I always really try to make sure I clamp a mold especially tight if I know I really need to hit it hard. So some of the tube molds as well. Let's see, G7, okay. Funky bunch.
Let's see.
Johnny Sweet agrees on a G7. I agree, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna make it happen. I think we can do it. Let's see.
Give me some more help.
This is like Christmas
There's
morning. I
Betsy
don't
Burnham
know.
is my sister.
Okay. Hello, Betsy.
Hello, sis.
All right, we have Josh's sister in here. Loving the 4-inch tracer shad. There you go.
Sweet.
Yep. I think I have the 3 and the 3.5 right now. Oh, we have somebody from Germany. Well, Prost, I do not have my German beer tonight. I am sorry, I have failed. We're drinking this crappy American stuff. Good afternoon. Okay, so you must be in a different time zone. Yeah, it's evening here. Good afternoon. What's better, Dawn or Amber? It's like asking me who's my favorite kid. Get them both. You know that. Hey, love the core shot baits.
Ah, perfect.
They're out here texting. Your mom would like to know what time you're going live.
He's live.
We're live right now.
Live right now.
Please be a laminate block. Okay, yes. So do you think that is the new mystery product? I
It is
wonder.
this-
Can I show the mystery product? It's right here in my hands.
No, it's not.
It could be.
We're doing some cool stuff tomorrow.
Love
that's for sure.
love the core shot baits. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you watch my latest video on the Dawn color, we do some core shots in the 5-inch.
Mm-hmm.
An injection G3 mold. Okay.
An injection G3. That's what I wanted to do first before I did the open pour. The open pour has been quite successful.
Great question here.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Love you. Bye. Be safe. Best budget mold that is aluminum. The single plate open pour.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What style? We've got.
I'm gonna go get one.
We got lots of worms.
We got worms.
We got worms.
I'm
You looking for freshwater or saltwater?
YouTube channel, we got worms.
Yeah.
Love you, channel. What are you
Hold
drinking?
on, wallet fell out.
I can't. Best budget mold for aluminum. I mean, we've got some single plate budget worms that are that range between $30 and $50.
Yeah. Yeah. You can load up on these. Yeah, incredible stuff. This is just one.
All right.
It's just
So
a 10-inch
somewhere
open
on here,
pour.
my girlfriend Stacy. is
Okay.
on. She's watching.
Oh,
Hi,
yep,
Stacy.
yep, right there.
There she is, Stacy Lynn.
All right.
So hi. I was.
You got to
forced
say
to
hi, sweetheart. Oh, a goby injection mold.
A goby.
A goby. You're from up north. We need a goby.
We do.
I agree. I
We,
have an open for a goby that Noah made. Well, I can't find it. People love it. I've been shooting do it molds, but my grandma says I can buy an angling AI mold for Christmas.
Oh, that's
Hold on.
fantastic.
Which one should he get?
Whatever your favorite bait is, that's the one you're going to want to buy because that's the one you're going to use the most. Right?
Yeah.
Whatever your favorite bait is.
Absolutely love the 4.2-inch paddle tail. Are you talking about the rip wrap?
I made that for me.
Is that the rip wrap? Yeah.
I didn't care if
Roast.
we did
Roast.
3.8. We did 3.8, and I knew we were gonna do 4.8. And like for me and the bait fishing in my local lakes, I made the 4.2 specifically for me. And so I'm glad I have another fan out there because I pretty much out of all the rip wraps, that's one of my favorites to use. Except for I do like the 2.8, believe it or not, when it gets early fall and little tiny white. They look just like a little minnow, and that catches a lot of fish.
Would you ever consider a spider mold? I don't think I've ever seen a spider
How do you do a
mold.
spider mold?
I've seen like water
Can we
bugs.
take
water bugs.
It'd have to be like a skirt mold.
Are we talking like something teeny for panfish? Be kind of interesting. Let's see. Love the rip wrap mold. Shoot great. I agree. They are amazing. The new lizard. Okay. New lizard mold is nice. Which size do you have, by the way? I've made quite a few lizards. Very good. My pro staff guys will be using the tracer shad in the Queen City kayak. Okay.
Oh wow, good deal.
Oh, Lake Murray.
Lake Murray, I've been there.
Yeah, the comments are coming in fast. What's going on? I love the channel. Thanks so much. Watching and supporting from South Carolina. I love the channel and your bait making skills are awesome. Appreciate it. Is there a link to go get any of these baits you make? No. DM me on Instagram and we'll talk about some baits. Well, I bought G6 molds. First day caught a 6.8 in
No way.
Illinois. Good gracious.
That is fantastic.
G6 is a bad cat. Can you
On the
make
6.
the jumbo finesse worm? Jumbo finesse worm. Maybe the mid-mag?
It's a mid-mag.
Mid-mag?
Can we?
I think he's asking if you can make it round. I don't know. Probably. Oh, reconnecting. All right.
We're back.
Guys, drop us a
We're
super
at from
chat as
UP.
well. That always helps. Howdy, Mr. Jones and friend. Oh, Terry, you know who this guy is. How about a multi-size mold?
I think he's asking for multiple.
one mold that shoots like every size tracer
That-
shad.
I wish.
Would that be like a machining nightmare? Or?
Well, it'd be a lot, but most typically if we did something like that, then the request would be, can you make these with multiple cavities in it? I usually try to stay with the same, and it would cost more. It would cost more to like put this one in, fit this one in, because we try to utilize as much of the aluminum as possible. So multiple size mold, it's going to probably be
Hi, Mom.
stacked.
Yeah.
And I prefer to standardize on some of the things just to save everybody money.
Okay, so this person right here has some great molds. Aaron says, I have 5 of the 3.8 rip wraps and 10 of the 5-inch open pours.
Nice.
And you're going to soon get 10 of the 7 1/4. Dude, those are big. I love that mold.
Well, time to go buy right now. Today through Monday
Yes.
is our first Black Friday sale. We're calling it early Black Friday. It is going to be we're giving you 2 chances at Black Friday. Today through Monday, 15% off, free shipping domestically over $75.
Okay.
Today through Monday, that's our first shot. We're giving you 2 chances at Black Friday, and then in 2 weeks we'll pick that Black Friday sale back up.
Okay.
So,
So,
yeah, between now and Monday is going to be it's basically our biggest sale of the year.
Okay. Very good. Let's see.
I look like an Oompa Loompa.
Do you have the 5-inch super fluke? Do I have the mold? Yes. If that's what you're asking. I live in Canada, so I will have to wait. This is the person buying the molds.
The sale works.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You still get 15% off. It's
Yeah.
just unfortunately, I wish I could ship things for free internationally, but it just doesn't. Well, of course, everybody from outside of the country knows how expensive shipping is. So, but you can take advantage of the 15% off right now anywhere in the world.
Yeah, here's another comment. I love your molds over there. The shipping is so expensive, so I make my
We have
own.
new. If you haven't checked in a while, we have a new website and we have new shipping for Canada and Australia right now. We just shipped. What do I want to say? We just shipped a couple molds for, I want to say $38 US
Where
to
where?
Australia.
Oh wow.
It used to be between 200 and 300 Australian to ship. We've got some new pricing for Australia. We've got some new pricing for Canada. I'm still working on. We've turned on South America, and I'm still trying to work on the UK with the European Union and the VAT taxes. They've made some changes. I'm not ready to get that. I haven't set it up yet, and there's so many rule changes. We got to get the taxes correct. So.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what's going to happen when they purchase, whether if it's they'll just have to wait and pay for it when they get it, or what I'm trying to do is get it so that you know what you're paying out the door, and then it just gets delivered to you in the European Union, and especially regarding the VAT.
Yeah, this person has your 8-inch jerkbait all the way in Australia.
Yeah, going after barramundi.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's fishing for big. A couple of my guys have caught some nice bass on the 6-inch paddle tail worms. Okay.
Okay.
The paddle tail.
It's just a little lollipop.
Yep.
It's a little tiny lollipop on the back end. It's just a pretty much straight worm. And one of the best ways to fish that thing is Mikey rig or Nico rig.
The Z-Man chatterbait patent is expired. Well, I know somebody who will be happy about that. Let's see. Yep. Terry says, I think I have some 20 molds from AI now.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much for all your great orders.
Oh man, sorry to hear about your health condition. I hope you can make some baits again soon. I know I missed a couple questions here. Let me scroll back up. Does AI make the old Sluggo mold? I don't think
I got some on my desk.
Yeah.
I've been contemplating it.
To do
And,
it or not to do it, yeah.
Right? And the way we have to do the Sluggo is we would have to do it as the top pour shrimp because they're flat. Right?
Yeah, it's
if
weird.
you lay them
It's
things
weird.
out,
Yeah.
right? And I'm already telling all the other knockoff guys that's working in their garage how to do it. They'll probably beat me to it, but
Beat
they
'em.
probably won't beat me at it. So
That's right. When are we getting a 7-inch injection ribbon tail worm mold? He's already have one. You already have one, right? The
Yeah.
7, or is it 7.5?
are they getting?
I have it. I just have
It's a
to do it.
7.5. We got 7.5, a 10,
Yeah,
and
he's
a
a-
12.
He's already got it.
But unless specifically a ribbon tail is a U-tail versus a curl tail, which is what I call it.
Yeah. Does anybody have any, bait making related questions? Or, I like to answer those. And then obviously we can always ask Josh to talk about, maybe some molds that he would like to make going forward in the future, see where his mind's at. He always lives like 2 years in the future in his mind. So
Sometimes.
he already has stuff drawn that we won't see for 2 years. Like
robots.
Yeah, oh yeah. He has robots cutting.
I do it.
He has a live stream on his phone of a robot up in Michigan changing out mold plates. It's incredible. Johnny Sweet asks, how do you pour baits? You go to Sweet Boys Outdoors YouTube channel and you watch his tutorials. I'm looking to add another mold to my arsenal. I have all the basics. What should I add?
Where you at?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what you have confidence in, like around here, a lot of our lakes are choked out in grass, so I need weedless stuff. I like frogs. Man,
All the basics.
Yeah, punching
Let's
baits.
see.
Yeah. Okay. So many comments. I have been to the Dead On and Angling AI shop. It was awesome. Hey, awesome. Somebody had a good time.
Yeah.
Somebody had a good time. Can you do a core shot DR swim bait? I mean, technically somebody could just put a core rod in there and see what happens.
Who
I don't-
does that?
I don't know. Somebody's probably done it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of his name. He does that with the individual ports.
I would say you could probably figure it out, but he's probably not going to make
DR.
a mold specific
Well, see, the
for
thing
it.
is with a core shot, you got to be able to support that rod throughout end to tail, right? But then you're going to want to laminate it. So that
Yeah.
means it is
Yeah,
an
the
individual
DR.
port,
Mm-hmm.
which means you're not going to get the support in a rod for a laminate.
Yeah.
So can it be done? Maybe. Do you want to pay for it? Probably not.
Do I know the trout magnet?
No,
I don't.
I've never heard of it.
I don't know.
It's a person or bait?
I don't know what that is.
I'm sure it's probably got something to do with
Just
speckled
got
trout.
just got pinpoint pintail and ecto craw a couple of months ago. They've been smashing. Awesome.
on,
Yeah,
on,
the
spec-
Ecto- yeah.
on specs.
Is that the crawl like a Ghostbuster thing?
Yeah.
It is actually. That's where it came from. I don't know.
Oh, man.
I hate naming stuff. You can tell when I used to name stuff and now when I let other people name stuff.
So Connor asked, "Are we getting a Black Friday sale?" Yes. We just
We
touched
just
on that.
Black Friday sale is the first rendition.
like
The
today.
first starts today through Monday. Yes, and then we will pick that back up. We're going to give it a little break, and then we're going to pick it right back up during the prime time.
Tom Cochran's in here. What's going on, man? Any new molds soon that you're willing to reveal?
No,
or
I haven't been able to
no?
draw for the last
Okay.
2 months.
All right.
I've been working on a project that we're going to talk about later. And then we have spent a tremendous amount of time. If you haven't been to the website lately, we have a completely new website.
It's awesome.
You can find things so much easier. A lot more content. We're hoping to add some potential more caveats to it, but it's so much more user friendly. And like I said,
There's even a picture of me on there. I'm a model. Apparently.
The last one it broke when we put it on there, so this one it won't break. But no, we've been spending a ton of time, and believe it or not, we're just trying to get into some of the other multi-channels and this website and trying to put it together. So I have not drawn a darn thing in 2 months.
All right. Well, let's see. What plastisol blend do you use for your swim baits? For me, it kind of depends on size. I almost exclusively use the black bucket stuff for my swim baits. Anything 5-inch and lower or smaller, I'm going to go swim bait blend. Anything bigger, I'm pretty much going tube blend. You can get real nasty and blend the two plastics
Right.
together if you really want to get fancy. Need more lead molds. Okay.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely agree.
Mm-hmm. Chris, do you ever get bored doing YouTube? I do YouTube and don't know how you do it. Yeah, we've been at it for a long time now. Somehow I keep going. We're in like year 7 or something.
Unbelievable.
But no, I do not get bored. Can't find the little stinger tail mold.
Took them off.
Okay,
They're
all right.
no longer available.
That's why you can't find it. Have you solved the glitter suspension problem using the hot plate? Yeah. Pour the plastic like syrup. Super cold plastic. So if you're gonna open pour a bait that's on a preheated mold and you want a lot of flake, pour it cold. The plastic has to be cold.
I agree. We do need more eyeball molds. It's
Okay,
one of those things
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm having a malfunction with my chair. I agree. We need to go and get 8 and 10 millimeter.
Yeah.
Here one of these times.
Okay, this person says he can't get the free shipping to work on the website.
It's automatic. It should be automatic.
Okay, yeah.
If you're over $75.
He said it is
over
$75.
75. I don't know, just maybe something to.
How close are you to a Canadian border?
Interesting there.
Sometimes it might pick it up, the IP address.
What 3 colors would you start with for swim bait making? A white pearl?
Black.
Wow, yeah, probably.
Because you can go from black to, and then it depends on where they're at. Like my favorite swim bait color is a real light smoke with blue and purple flake.
Yeah.
I catch a ton of fish on it. It mimics bluegills up north really good.
I would say maybe a white pearl.
Mm-hmm.
Around here in Florida, we have shiners, maybe some sort of gold and like a green pumpkin for me, or just a black and blue flake. Chris, what's up? My favorite bait maker. Greetings from Germany. Prost, my friend. Yeah. How long does it take to CNC an average size mold? Great question.
Average,
What would you say the machine time
the
is?
average mold, if you take from our, and you know, all of everything's based off of runtime. Like how much time do we have into it, right? So from our most affordable mold to our most expensive mold, you average them all up, it's an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just of the machine time. That doesn't include the materials, it doesn't include the work that we put into it, because once it comes out of the machine, we're not done working on it. You know, we've got to deburr things and make sure everything's fit and finished and check all of it. So, but in terms of machining, the average is an hour.
So, question from me: what is the longest mold to make? What's the
the four cavity 4-inch ecto craw and the 12 cavity drop shot minnow? Both of them take almost 3 hours.
Has Josh ever looked at my awful 14 cavity top port fluke mold? No, he hasn't. I have it over here, and he would probably vomit if he saw how this mold was made. Roughly how much aluminum do you go through in a year? These are great questions. I love it.
Let's see.
These are the questions that they can't ask me, you know? That's what I like.
Well, let's just average 2.5 tons a month times 12.
Yikes.
So I mean, there's times we're ordering 2 tons of aluminum a month, and sometimes it's 3. Just depends on. You know what's really funny? Here's the greatest thing, and I love analytics and I love numbers, but the amount of sizes that we do and cut and this and that, it varies depending on what's the hot bite. Like June and July, we go through a ton more aluminum because all of a sudden fish are coming off the spawn and they're going to ledges, and we're making great big freaking worm molds all the time.
Yeah, so more aluminum.
We're using a lot more in June and July. And then obviously when it's swim bait season, we're doing a ton of open pore molds. And so there's a lot more machining into an open pore mold, but then there's a lot less aluminum.
There's a lot, yeah. Here's a great question. I just ordered the Skillet 250 mold. Mm-hmm. What plastic should he use for that?
We've gotten away with a craw tube and had really good success.
Yeah, they can get craw tube to fill in and all. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean, what does that mean? You're not going to sit outside in your garage at 45 degrees with a mold that hasn't been preheated and try to shoot it at 300.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen, right? So you got to have the right conditions. Make sure you got a warm shop. It doesn't hurt to heat the molds up, but then just making sure that everything's lubed up well, and shoot it quick.
Johnny Sweet, again, any more plans for lead molds? I think he definitely wants to do
it. When I find out how, I just looked into something, it's not going to work, so I'm going to revamp some things. I want to standardize them. The lead molds that we have were literally lead molds that I just made for myself that Gary had convinced me. He's like, let's just sell these. I'm like, okay. So we did. But I think we need to be a little more purposeful with lead molds in terms of like having some type of a handle on there, and make it a little bit more user friendly. I probably can promise you I'm not going to get into a hinged mold, because the first thing you're going to do with a hinged mold is take off 50% of a piece of aluminum and throw it in the scrap bin. And I'm going to try to save you all that money by not doing that.
Here's an interesting question. Are vacuum chambers dangerous? In my experience, no. Every now and then, somebody
Only when you're inside them.
Yeah.
Don't get inside the vacuum.
Yeah, don't ever put, organic matter. But no, every now and then somebody will post up a cracked lid. In extreme situations, it can cave in the actual pot. I've never seen that happen. I would say they're much more safe than handling cups of hot plastic.
Yeah.
This is a
the contents are more dangerous than what can happen.
This is a dangerous hobby. Your vacuum pod isn't going to explode hot plastic like a volcano. Yeah, I think you're fine. Got your 8-inch
swim bait hooks to match it. Yeah.
Oh, is he asking?
Weighted swim bait hooks to match the
Do you
G's.
want to make those? Okay.
I want to, dude. Here's one thing I know, and hopefully everybody that is watching right now can at least help somebody out. I can draw to the day I die, and I will never ever have all the molds somebody wants.
Nope.
Like I literally can. And
Yep.
it's my goal as an owner in a business to figure out how to draw more all the time, how to get more products out, and becoming a business takes a lot of other time away from me, especially when banks and insurance companies get involved, workers' comp people that want to give you an audit because they want to raise your workers' comp in the state of Michigan, all that.
These are the things that people
There's
don't,
so
these,
much,
This is
like
what you don't think about when you
401ks,
think,
healthcare,
oh yeah,
right?
he makes molds all day. No, he's doing paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger stick bait mold with a wacky wrap.
Yeah, well, we dipped our toe with a wacky wrap. But when you compare the
I have
5-inch
I
stick
have to make
baits,
a bunch of those. Oh, yeah.
when
Somebody
you
bought
compare the
something.
5-inch stick baits to the rest of them, like
Yeah.
it's like 96 to 98% are all 5-inch.
Everybody wants the 5.
And then
yeah.
the 3, 4, 5, or the 3, 4, 6, and 7
and then there's a
inch.
7.
Like we hardly ever sell them. Should we make it? Maybe, but then what we try to do is utilize some of the things that we already have. So the wacky wrap, we use the tube rod, right?
Yeah.
For the old school tubes.
I see, I see you, buddy. Nah, it's a little. I have to make worms for him.
Oh, I see.
He's calling me out. So, but yeah, no, yeah. So basically, what he's
Squid.
saying is, he wants to make molds and take on new projects that he can do efficiently to actually save you guys money. So, you can make everything under the sun, but is it going to require a lot?
Right.
Too much R&D.
To date, we still only sell one size core shot rod.
Right. Oh, somebody had a question. A squid mold. Interesting.
That's yeah. I don't know what I don't do that kind of fishing. I see what a squid is. I know what a squid is, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
I
why
like-
wouldn't
It's gotta have a
a
pouch
like
of black
how
why
you
ink
wouldn't
are,
a
in it.
tube work?
It's got a pouch of black ink in it though.
Why wouldn't a tube work?
Do you plan on adding more ice fishing molds?
Ugh,
Frozen molds.
not right now. I mean, I should. I need to. It's just like one of those things. Can we?
Here's a good question: stinger or knuckle dragger? That's like choosing
Oh my
between
goodness.
your two kids, right? Yeah. Yeah.
I have literally seen the stinger be like the bait, and then all of a sudden, 2 years later, same conditions, the next 2 years, it was a knuckle dragger. So which is it? If I have to pick one between the two, I am definitely picking the stinger, because the weekend after I made the stinger, I went and fished a tournament with a buddy of mine up in Big Rapids, Michigan, and we whooped everybody. Like we came in with over 18 pounds,
Stinger's
second place
bad
at
to the
11.
bone.
So yeah.
An eel mold for tarpon.
An eel mold for tarpon.
That's not the first time that's been brought up to me.
And that'll work.
Yeah.
That eel mold probably, it's going to be a sluggo style, right? It's just a straight cylinder thing, so it's going to work
Yeah.
for tarpon. It's going to work for the big stripers on the East Coast. That would be good. Like what length? I'm not sure. Is that gonna?
Yeah. Great question here, Chris. Did your channel start out as a fishing channel and get taken over by bait making?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
I
why,
told that story today.
That's why it's called World's Worst Fishing and not like dork baits or something. Like, it has nothing to do with it. Somebody had a great question earlier, and this might be impossible to answer. What mold are you most proud of? Like, what mold can you
Oh my
point
goodness.
to and be like, that
what?
was it? Yeah.
What mold?
Yeah.
The eyeball mold.
Ah.
Like literally, I said that thing could not be made. Ask Chris, ask Richard
Yeah.
Gray, because they're like, dude, I'm so tired of. And so the bloodlines were the big deal. Like this was the bloodlines was the big deal, and then during COVID, you couldn't get the pre-made soft plastic eyes, and you couldn't get any. But
Nobody
between
could.
you and Richard, you guys were making so many swim baits, and you couldn't get them. You're like, you gotta have one, gotta have one. I said it can't be done, can't be done, and like for 6 months, and then one night I laid my head down on the pillow, and I saw it. I saw how it went. I went to work on a Saturday morning and made a prototype.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those. I got out of bed, I scribbled it down, and went and made a prototype, and it worked. So.
What size stinger? Okay, all right.
Oh, what size stinger?
All right, so now you got to choose
the
the
4
size.
inch.
4 inch.
Right,
Okay,
so,
that's the
and
one
it-
I have. 4
And it's actually 4 1/4. But back then when I made it, Andre Moore still had the 9-page utility patent on the stinger. So I named it 4 inch. It's actually 4 1/4.
Well,
It's like that.
The utility
right
patent, would that have been on the
on the beaver,
The
on the
beaver,
sweet
okay.
beaver. He had a 9-page utility patent on it. And that's why, you know, I added the extra little appendages, which was a little bit of flair.
And the ridges are
And then the
different.
ridge is gone. And then also, if you notice, the ridges are not the same. They're not cupped and go in and then go out and then go in. They're on center.
Points.
And they're points and then they're rounded off.
I love the Stinger. It's what the Sweet Beaver wishes it was.
That's what I feel like.
Oh.
But Andre Moore,
Okay.
Action Innovations.
Yeah. Glad to have you on, man. What is I get this question all the
What's
time
that?
from people just in DMs. What's your most successful mold?
Oh,
I know what it is.
It's on the website. It keeps track. The core shot stick bait by a long ways. I invented it. I know what happened, and I can tell you the story. What happened and exactly when. But some friends of mine who lived in what's just north of Cape Coral, Port Charlotte. They one's from Michigan, one's from Port Charlotte.
I did.
And they owned a company, and they wanted to come out with some type of a trout worm. And he's like, "Man, I wish there was a way we could make the color different in the middle." And I'm like, "I can do that." And like, what? And I'm like, yeah. So we came out with a core shot.
Had they previously seen core shot worms? Because Culprit used to make them.
I'm sure he probably did. But what they had was like this little drop shot bait, and it was a trout worm. And I said, and so we made one. He's like, "Dude, that's so awesome." I was like, "I tell you what," I was like, "Do whatever you want." I was like, "But I promise you, one day I'm gonna do this to a stick bait." And it took like 4 years after I did that with the
How's the
customers
game?
bait.
We're down. Okay, good.
So yeah, core shot stick bait #1. But if you ever want to know, most popular, it like legitimately.
Yeah, so I did
The
not know that.
analytics, it keeps the analytics, or like what's the most popular ones.
So you can see that as the user?
Yeah, you can go down there, most
Okay.
popular.
Okay.
Well,
who's rolling up here?
Your wife.
Yeah, my wife. All right. Let's see. Open pore crawl chunk.
oof.
Yeah.
Open pore craw chunk.
Yeah.
Chunk, yes. That's the thing, is like, is it a true craw? Or is it going to be more of like the wide paddle tail that's kind of like that? So that's what I don't know. Like somebody asked for an open pore shrimp with the legs. I'm like, how are you going to pour the legs in an aluminum mold?
I'd be down for the challenge.
Huh?
But yeah. I think I could.
I'm still going to make you a half-inch open pore swim bait and let you do that.
I'd love to.
In a quadruple pour.
Yeah, give me a minute. I can't do without working.
When are the injectors coming out? Never. The answer is never, ever. What's good? I can't pronounce your name, buddy. I'm sorry. Good. Yeah, let's see. Old school chunk. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, like the old school? I actually have it drawn. And I had it drawn with the little bumps in it. Zoom's got a patent on them little bumps.
Of course, yeah.
So I was like, you know what? But I do have a great idea for a chunk. I've seen it. It's going to be similar to the leech. Are you guys familiar with our leech that has the alternating?
I've never had the leech mold, but boy, does it look good in the water.
So I want to make a chunk that has leech legs.
This next question right here is right up your alley. What mold would you recommend for redfish?
Oh my goodness, the
Okay.
riprap. The 3.8 riprap is killing it.
Or is still the hammer a great option?
I was gonna say 3.75.
The hammer's been a great
hammers,
option,
the
but
hammers.
I'm telling you, like,
Are you pro riprap?
I've caught. I can show you pictures. I get it on with Drake Poisson down in Luling, Louisiana.
Thanks, Ken. Thank you.
But yeah, we've been sight fishing reds with the 3.8 riprap.
Yeah.
That's
So
been great.
another question, another saltwater question. Is there a good squid or shrimp mold? Well, he has several options in the shrimp.
Right.
Open pour and injection.
Open pour and injection. Now, just remember this: if you buy an injection one, you can open pour.
No more salt questions.
If you could only have one open pour swim bait mold, which would you choose? Oh,
You or me?
No, I think he's asking me. If I could
I know
only...
which one I'd be.
Don't cover your mouth, no one can hear you.
What?
No one can hear you when you cover your mouth.
If I had to... Man, that's an
It's gotta
impossible
be the.
question.
It's gotta be the original. You gotta
Yeah,
leave the dance. Leave the dance with the girl you brought. That's the 6-inch.
If I could only have one. Wow. Yeah, it might be the original 6-incher. That was
More
just
salt
near-
questions.
That was just near and
No.
dear to my heart.
Dude, it's on there. Are you
Yeah,
watching?
more salt questions. He's not. He's watching.
I'm gonna be down there. I'm gonna be down in South Louisiana,
He's watching. Florida State
December
Blues.
18th through the 28th, and I promise you, I'm going red and speckled trout fishing.
See, yeah. Now, Mark. Right now, the G6 is probably my favorite mold to pour. It's got the scaling and profile of the G, but lots of room for activities. I can fit all my layers, capsules.
What's your least favorite to pour?
What's my what?
Least favorite.
What's my least favorite mold to pour? It's a
3.
no, it's a Bob's Tackle Shack worm. It's,
Oh.
it's too shallow. I can't pour it.
Can't even insult the guy while he's here.
Nice worm, but yeah.
Is that the riprap be made multi-size cavities? So is that multiple cavities in the
I
same
think it's
one?
the same question we
Yeah.
had before. Can you make one mold?
Yeah,
that
it just doesn't to do one
Yeah.
mold with multiple sizes in it. It's really not efficient for anybody.
OG 6-inch will
What's the
always be
best
number
color
one. There
for
you
the-
go. Yeah.
Black and chartreuse. This is a guy I've been knowing for a little while. His name's Gary Hill.
Oh, what's he?
And that
doing here?
2-inch single
Yeah.
tail, I'm telling you what, black body, chartreuse tail, we've caught so many crappie
So
this year.
whenever I use that mold, I do black with small gold flake. Catches them every. So remember when we took you speck fishing?
No.
Really?
Nice
You're
fishing.
useless. Yeah, it was
Can you
black.
do a series
We
of
caught fish that day,
saltwater.
You couldn't catch a speck, but the rest of us could.
I caught the bass.
Yeah, you caught like 40 bass.
That guy wants to do a series of saltwater colors.
There you go.
Brandon, you're
Oh.
getting some haters.
Who's my haters?
Hold on. You're asking me. Okay, I can do saltwater colors. I can do new penny.
Who's hating on
Electric
me?
chicken. Have you
Need more trout bait molds. Oh man.
Have you
All right,
had
no
your-
more salt question, guys. We're
It's
into the
like
live stream.
the action worm is like one of the most perfect shrimps. If you gotta have a shrimp with action, get the action worm in 3.6. Put that on a jig head. You're gonna probably need a little bit of glue because it's a drop shot bait. But I'm telling you what, the 3.6, and then just get our shrimp molds. I have not needed anything else. Not saying that I wouldn't make it, but my goodness,
Yeah.
we go loaded up with that. Let's see.
Who and how do I get in touch with 2 new mold ideas? Are you talking about having custom molds done?
Yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah.
I don't have time to draw my own molds, so I can't.
Big Bird is my
Shout out your
favorite.
wife.
Get out of here.
Shout out your wife.
No, divorce. All right.
Big Bird is my favorite. Is that your wife? who
That's
just
my
did
wife. Yeah. Using her maiden name. Boy, that's just jeez. There's a lot of bigger bait molds out there now.
9 or 10.
9 or 10
weighted up.
weighted in hook. Well, I mean, I put a 10.
Oh!
I put a 10 on the 6-inch molds.
I'll say you should
Right.
be able to.
Mhm.
Well, if I have my wishes, I'll have an answer for that within the next year
What's the question?
for bigger baits.
Oh, yeah. Yep. There's some things
I'm
possibly coming.
possibly coming. You know,
Always. Do you have a catalog for your molds? His website. Just go.
yeah. Unfortunately, it's just so expensive to have a bunch of catalogs purchased. I wish I was like Cabela's or a Bass Pro where we can send out catalogs, but unfortunately, I'm trying to keep all the money in so we can save that on the mold prices.
Go to Comfort Pour. I'm not sure what you're asking. Their favorite crappie lure. Me, I just like the single tail grub, but I'm not a seasoned spec fisherman either.
6-inch brush hog.
Brush hog.
I don't make a
yeah,
6-inch
yeah. So
brush
you
hog.
got the crazy hog, which is what 3 something.
3.8 as it
3.8?
sits in the mold.
Yeah, yeah. The crazy hog.
And then we got the baby one.
Yep. Can you please give me the website? Anglingai.com, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, hey.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, we got hats.
Oh, it's all backwards.
Yep.
Well, here, we'll go upside down.
That's not a.
Oh, that doesn't work.
Come on, man.
Added a 4-inch stinger to your Christmas list. There you go. There
Yeah.
you go.
Is there any
107
shows
people in
for-
here. Awesome. Drop us a super chat if you're a fan of the channel.
If you want to go to 106.
Hey, can you get me a burr?
Here's a half a beer.
No, I don't. No.
Biggest
Regret with a mold that you've made. Have you ever made one that you're like, maybe,
Yes.
maybe I
And they're
didn't
gone
like
now.
Okay.
The DB creature bait. And I'll tell you exactly what it stands for. douchebag. That's why I named it the DB creature bait. We no longer sell it. It
Right
was
on, right on.
it was always like a 90% shooter anyways, and it just never liked it.
Oh, love the red hat. Yeah. I've got the camo in myself.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I gave my dad maybe the black one. Big Bird has the red one. Yeah.
Really enjoy seeing you creation.
Thank you, Eric. Yeah, dude, I'm tired. I'm an old man.
Oh my goodness. I still got.
Oh, well, I mean, I can put back on fridge if you're not ready for it.
Yeah.
Any chance of core shot in the pin point? The pin tail is a core shot, right?
The
So,
pin point.
so they could just get that.
Ooh, that's kind of the same
It's
thing.
kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah.
James here. I DM'd you last weekend. Oh, no, okay. I DM'd you last weekend winning a tournament with the AR crawl. That's right. Yeah. Awesome.
Punching.
I don't know what he was doing,
Air
but
crawl and
Yeah.
shake his hand for me.
yeah.
I think I might have seen. Did you post that on?
I don't
Somebody. I remember somebody saying that they wrote. They could.
Yeah.
But I also remember someone
somebody-
said they
Somebody
caught a
messaged.
big fish on
Yeah,
the first cast.
Yeah, somebody messaged me
Sweet
last
boys,
week.
what's the big announcement? The big announcement for today is Angling AI's Black Friday sale. Your first shot at the Black Friday sale today is the big announcement, and it's 15% off and free domestic shipping over $75.
Sweet. The announcement is going to be the 26th.
Oh, the new Angling AI underwear.
Oh my.
That's right.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but your voice is so soothing, Chris. Okay, awesome.
Puts me in bed every night.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, man, I'm happy to have you watching. I've been told I sound like
Drunk.
the dude from Eastbound and Down, the show, Kenny Powers.
Huh?
I'm told I sound like Kenny Powers.
Yeah, you look like her too.
What's the difference between the tracer shad and split tail? Well, yeah, okay. So he's talking about like a fluke versus the tracer.
And then yes, the answer to integrating a lead mold and a soft plastic mold, yes. I've got so many stinking ideas. I wished I could.
Yeah.
My problem is having the time to sit down and draw them.
What do you like more, making molds or going fishing?
I love going fishing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love going fishing because I get so many ideas by watching and interacting with the fish.
Fish don't interact with me ever.
Huh? Oh, it's awesome.
Bob
Should
Ross
try it.
vibes. All right. Yeah. Hey, you know what? We do what we can.
I
Johnny-
make molds so I can try to go
Johnny
fish more.
Sweet,
It's not
you
working.
flew down to Florida to tell us about a sale. No, dork. He flew down here so we could film
We're gonna
the video.
film a video.
Yeah.
But if
And-
you
and
haven't
to
got
eat
the
Mexican
message
food.
yet,
we
we're not talking about it.
He came here for Mexican food.
Oh my gosh, yes. Single them my So no, yeah, we are going to
Yeah.
make a funny video tomorrow.
Yep. Mm-hmm. But this is going to be a product that is going to.
Come on.
Well, I don't even know what to say about it without like trying to give too many
You gotta
details.
change the game. No one's ever seen a 30-inch worm.
Unfortunately, I haven't made a 6-inch brush hog.
30-inch worm.
Could I
get it.
I'm wishy-washy on a 6-inch, just because of the body style and what size round that needs to be. If I can stay true to what it needs to be.
What's the biggest fish you've caught on an AI bait? I don't know.
I've never caught a fish on an AI bait, have I?
Huh?
Boy, I've smacked.
You really can't fish.
I've
No,
smacked.
he
What?
doesn't give me any baits though.
Well, we don't go fishing.
The
very
biggest fish I've caught, Gary Hill took me my first time red fishing, and it was 36.5-inch red
How are you
on the Little Hammer. In lemon,
What would you?
lemon slice.
What would you say your big? So, do the smallmouth get bigger than the largemouth up your way?
Yes.
So your biggest bass would be a smallmouth, probably.
My biggest smallmouth is 6 pounds 4 ounces.
Woo!
My biggest largemouth came from down in Kenansville fishing.
Okay.
And that was, we never had, the guy I was with, he didn't keep a scale. But we'll just say it's just shy or just over 9 pounds.
That's big.
But I do have an official one that was weighed in a FLW tournament.
I just
that was
have
8
I
plus.
just have Chris make my baits. There you go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm your best friend. You don't even
Love
know
the
baits.
bot worms. How hard are they to machine? Is that a difficult mold to machine?
No,
The
very
botworm?
easy.
Okay.
That was that's the whole point behind the botworm. Like when
Well,
I put my own spin on a
it's,
botworm,
it's,
right?
it's an affordable mold.
It is an affordable mold, and there's not a lot of intricacy
And
to
it's
it.
amazing. Yeah. Love the videos from World's Worst Fishing. Thank you. Love the mo from England. Okay. Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. Can tracer shad be fished like a split tail fluke? I would think so.
Yes. Believe it or not, one of my customers somebody was asking for some
What's up,
flukes
Pete?
with some flukes with a chartreuse tail,
Pistol
and
Pete?
basically he ended up going tracer with chartreuse tails because we have the tail molds
Yeah.
for both, and the customer's super happy about that.
Pete.
Did you just let him off the? Oh
Like, are
boy.
you ready? Come on, let's go.
Dog's gonna run for
More crappie selection, please. Hey guys, Detroit here. Oh, we have
Hey!
some. Hey!
I just left there.
He was literally
It's
in Detroit
still-
this morning.
I've seen it in the movie.
It's a pretty town. Let's see.
Riverfront
One
Woods.
of the customers caught an 8-pound bass on the 4-inch tracer
In my
in a Tennessee shad color. Amen, man.
Nice. I bet they better have came back and bought more.
Do you throw the G6 for small ones? Not really.
Are you talking small mouth or small?
Smallies. Okay.
All right.
Why not?
The guys that are out fishing smallmouth, and listen, I have a love-hate relationship with smallmouth because I can find them, and anytime I went to go catch them on tournament day, they would disappear. So in my opinion, they can all go to hell. I'm a greenhead fisherman, really.
TOS. We're gonna have the stream's gonna be removed.
Who? What?
Just kidding. Not just saying the word hell. All right. Let's see. It's a joke. YouTube's gotten really soft.
Oh,
What their terms of service.
but yeah, I fish a lot of grass for largemouth with swim baits and swim jigs.
So, sort of on the tracer shad theme here, what would you recommend? The 4-inch tracer or the 375 split tip?
Definitely the tracer.
Okay.
Most
So-
definitely,
so-
especially
so-
if you can throw it on a jig head.
Yeah. Any chance for a bigger paratrooper mold?
Oh, really? If I was gonna go bigger paratrooper, I would just go into the
What's up, Darius?
the 5-inch heartthrob, because that's essentially what I would do. And the paratrooper was based off of the heartthrob on the findings of a tournament that we did.
Nice crane, buddy.
Crane?
A magnet crane. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yep. All right. So we've been like that.
Strolling jig head.
Is anybody watching the fight tonight? Has it started? Here, buddy. Do you want to say hey?
Yeah.
All right, here.
It's angling AI underwear.
Oh God, it's still heavy now. All right. Oh yeah, Landon drew a crane. All right. Very nice. Hey, Cha Cha might be watching, or she was watching. So
I do need some.
hello from Indiana. Right on. The fight started in about 3 minutes. Now the stream. Now the stream, or they're actually starting the fight in 3 minutes.
I'm from down under, and all your yank baits swim
Feel the
upside
price
down
over there.
here. Can you
Yeah, I was gonna say
invert
they're gonna have other
some
fights
for
too.
me? I would put the hook on the other side.
Forward facing sonar guys keeping me busy with the tracer shad. There you go.
Mhm.
That was the point.
Yeah.
Mommy?
That is Landon. Yeah.
There's the fourth fight. What you said.
Okay.
Hello from Delaware.
Take some art classes. I'm done with school. Hello from Delaware. Yep. Ken Norden will do. Okay.
That's Uncle.
Oh, I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. Okay. All right. Uncle says, "Hey, Landon."
That's
Yeah.
name is just uncle.
Yeah, he's always just been Uncle.
What am I then? Chopped liver?
What mold have you caught the most fish on? Ooh, I don't know. I frog fish all year long because we have this lake called Lake Imonia. So for me, a frog. A frog is the MVP of my tackle box 12 months out of the year. Yeah, or sword fluke. Chuck Norris.
Little
doesn't
hammer
flush
for
the
me.
spoil. He's-
I throw a swim jig all the time.
Yeah, oh yeah, swim jig.
So
Yeah, he's getting big, guys.
1/4 ounce swim jig with a 2 3/4 inch little hammer. I've caught more fish than I can count.
Oh, you're cleaning up? Okay. 4, 5, and 6-inch pinpoint is awesome for inshore saltwater. Yeah. Yeah. How are you rigging it? See, I would think like a
Inshore
scrounger.
saltwater, you're probably putting it on jig head and underneath the popping cork,
But
right?
see, like, could you do like a scrounger that vibrates almost like a chatterbait?
Or
To
just
me,
throw
that would
it
just look so good on.
inshore.
Well, no, I'm talking about using it as a trailer. Is there a buzz toad mold? Yeah. You don't know about that? The AR frog?
Yeah, the ARS toad,
Yeah.
the AR toad.
Oh well, I call it the AR frog.
You get
Apparently, I don't know.
Frog
Apparently,
toad.
I don't know what the
What did
mold's
we
called.
call it?
The AR.
Is it the?
I don't know. I'll
we
go
call
get
it the.
I like looking at it.
Dadgummit!
I'll
I just
get
all of a sudden forgot the name of my own
the
dadgum mold.
ARS toad.
Ah,
Right?
ARS frogs. The
Oh,
atomic
no,
toad. We had the you
We had the
named
atom-
the atomic. You had the,
The
atomic toad.
Atomic toad.
So the ARS frog.
ARS something.
Will you ever make a larger frog mold like?
ARS
Oh,
toad.
jeez,
okay.
Pete's. I don't. That would be the first time anybody asked for something
You
bigger
were
than
correct. It's the ARS
S
toad.
toad. Yeah.
There she is.
So
Yeah. I love this one. Oh, I have so many frogs. It's insane. I cannot make enough
I have-
frogs. Can't do it.
now that I got 360 and forward facing sonar, I've gotten away from the pads.
Yeah, not me.
All we have is pads.
Yeah, that's about it. I've got all them fancy units, but I still
3 foot of water and all pads.
fish pads. Yeah. Wait, I don't. Okay.
Hey, brother, can you go in the kitchen and grab one?
That frog mold is expensive. Yeah, but she's worth it.
There's a lot of milling that goes into it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, terrible.
Just poured 20.
We just got done eating burritos.
Just made 20 of the frogs 2
Yeah.
hours ago. Good man, a man after my heart. I have swim baits and you have the frogs. That's right. Tom, let me know if you need more swim baits, man. My order list is only like 2.5 months long. So show us your frog. Oh my God. Look at Uncle on here being all devious. Let's see.
Never thought about
Favorite
putting
jig head for swim jigs. Okay.
an
Landon,
X
what on
label
earth are
on
you
the
doing?
outside of the mold. I have and I won't.
camera tripod. Have a seat.
One, there's too many things that can go wrong when flipping something over. Two, I have to transfer that cost to my customers, and I've always thought like a Sharpie or a $6 engraver from Harbor Freight works really well.
Oh, you talking about the laser
En-
engrave? Or
The
etch?
engraving, the edge, etching.
Will you do some of that going forward? Now
That's
that you
custom
have a
work.
laser engraver. Okay.
Why would I have a laser engraver?
That's a good point.
Okay.
There's
So,
you for
all
it.
right. Well, sorry. huh?
What?
Let's see. Label maker and done. Okay. All right.
Well, I do it with Sharpies, or like we literally just have like a $6 engraver.
Well, yeah, so-
It'd be different if it was just me, right? But I've got so many operators, and there could be the potential for
Dremel.
yeah.
Oh, hey, Landon, Cha-Cha's saying hi. Yep, here. Just hop up there.
Oh, you just ordered the first G5. You're gonna love it.
The G5 is
The
amazing.
G5. Throw in some type of into a swim bait blend. You'll be all set.
Landon, you ready?
Oh,
That's the old feed.
huh? What?
It's the old feed. I'm saying
Need
he's-
a
Oh,
grub
oh, oh.
size
I was
between
showing you being on
2.5
TV.
and the. Yeah, I know. The grub size. I agree.
Yeah.
Which open pour mold y'all recommend for the first time? Did you just answer that one? Oh
No.
like to make snakes? Ooh,
No,
snakes and forward.
listen. Nope, no snakes. Never.
I
never.
almost made a set of snakes
Never.
just to show you. Yeah, that's what you
I
want.
mean, that's
what
as
you want.
close as I'm gonna get to making a snake.
That's what you want.
Make a real snake.
Nope.
Why do we that? Mom?
What is
There's a
happening?
bass doctor who was back in the day that made the old
Yeah.
snake.
Yeah, Doug.
Can you help her go catch the dog?
The dog's scared of me. I'll make the dog run. Boy, it's cold
Hey,
after you get inside.
hey, Landon, why don't you go back inside now that you're coughing, okay? All right.
Would love for you guys to come out with a slick shiner style bait.
Landon Jones, go back inside and lay down.
A slick shiner.
Or sit down that way. You
I don't
won't
know
keep
what that is.
tossing. Don't let the dog out.
Cast net?
To bruiser baits.
Are you trying to cast net the dog?
I don't know how else to
Hey,
get
she
there.
is doing a phenomenal job getting the cast net together.
All right, take over for a minute. I have to go catch the dog.
You gotta go
Yeah.
get
All right.
the dog.
Oh my God, Pete!
So this is the time to ask all the questions you want to know about Chris.
That's right, please.
He's got to go get the dog. My first course shot yesterday looks fantastic. Thanks, Todd S. 3.8 riprap or 5-inch tracer shad. I'm a big swim bait junkie. I love throwing swim baits, so I'm gonna go with 3.8 riprap. Actually, been using that in a smoke body with purple and blue flake, and then a really light tail. When are we getting a legit goby injection mold? I'm not sold on the gobies. Every time I see one, I'm like, it looks like a plastic toy. I'm not 100% sold on gobies. Is Chris really only 4 feet tall? Yes, because I'm 4'1". Now that the open pore guy is gone, let's talk about that injection G3 again. That's what I wanted to do first, I'm telling you.
All right, I'm Chris
right.
now. I'm the new Chris.
Yep. Chris just he
drew
drank his
my
whole
beer
beer.
out.
He drank his whole beer. Now look what happened.
Yeah, I became a man.
I don't know what. Oh, Helgramites. I just feel like a lot of people have already got them. I don't know if I can improve on it. It'd probably be a good mold to have. So the injection G3, it wouldn't be a lot different. An injection G3 wouldn't be a whole lot different than like the 2.8-inch riprap. It's gonna have a lot of the same action for sure. Awesome job, Roll Tide, go Tigers! All right, rolling. Two
Roll
boys.
Tide?
Yes.
I'll kick him off the stream.
He's an LSU Tiger fan.
Oh, okay, a little better.
I'm semi-related to him.
Okay.
All right, thoughts on 4-inch lizard? Every time I think about a 4-inch lizard, I throw up in my mouth. You should have seen how much convincing it took them to get me to draw the lizards I did have. Just for the G5 and Black Label swim bait blend, what colors should I get? It just depends on your area. I mean, you can't go wrong with anything pearl. Go with black, and then you can do variations. So, like, simple colors. Pearl, black, and some type of green. And then you can vary those. How about partnering with DOP for shared shipping? No. I buy a lot from both. And they have to ship in separate containers regardless. Who wants to throw a couple molds in with a gallon of plastic? That's and then on top of that, how do you? We used to do it, believe it or not. I used to own part of Dead On. We used to have Dead On and all of it, and it is nothing but a complete nightmare. G-Flea injections through the action would be similar to the 2.8 riprap. Yes, I agree. The look would be very different. Yeah, because probably if you weren't going to throw it on a jig head, but if you had it on a jig head, I'd be pretty close. It's still only a bait that big. When are you going to make injectors? I have no idea. Would the paratrooper fit on the Kitech finesse foot? I don't have one, so I can't actually answer that. It's the body is very similar to, what is it? It's going to be like 1 inch and 3/4 long and about 3/8 of an inch around at the middle. That's about the best I could get. So I don't know about the Kitech finesse football. Favorite way to rig swim baits? Lately, it's been on my see, I'll throw them on a bullet head, and I'm probably gonna make a bullet head lead mold or on my my underspin swim bait heads. I've been having a lot more confidence with an exposed hook than I am throwing a regular swim bait hook with a screw lock.
It's like an
Environment
environment.
shipping turns me off every time I want to order something. Well, when it comes to shipping weight, that on doesn't make any money on shipping. They So I mean the cost of the shipping that anybody pays, including with my molds, is exactly what the carriers are charging. They're not charging more.
You can always drive to Michigan and pick it up.
Do you have a walk-in showroom at your shop? I do not. And the city of Jackson, Michigan told me if I wanted to have a storefront to let them know, and they would
It's actually more.
make sure that they impose about $500,000 worth of upgrades to the building that I would have to do.
Jeez.
Even the flake, 8, 10, and 12 millimeter eye molds, please. I agree, Randy Ames. Too cold. I'm in Michigan. Will do. So, leeches, what do you think? Oh, missed that one. Oh, I can go back, right?
Yeah. You can
What do you think about bloodsuckers, leeches? Are we talking about baits? Or are we talking about people that knock off my molds? I'm not sure. Is that all money? I don't get it. Oh,
All money.
that's our buddy. That's our buddy Johnny Sweet. Huh. Well, apparently Chris can't catch the dog.
Yeah, Chris has got a new dog that's called a cat, and
You might
it's
have
lost.
to clone yourself to get everything the lads want to get made. But it's true. I'd like to clone myself. I'd like to find. That's something I've thought about because one of these days I want to retire, right?
You got robots.
So to draw.
Yeah, they'll start drawing for you eventually. You can get ChatGPT. and stuff.
Everybody. Oh yeah, that's right. Just get AI. Yep.
Well, you are an
I
AI
went to your
company.
website, but can't find the squid molds. I don't have squid molds. The closest thing I had to a squid mold would be to buy a tube mold or to buy a mold and then put the skirts and then weld the skirts on to a mold. Do you do custom molds? Unfortunately, Mark Barber, I do not do custom molds because I don't have the time to make my own molds. Just tried to order the wacky wrap again and same shipping problem, and I'm in Louisiana. I will call in on Monday. Gary will definitely take care of you. I don't understand where, unless something, well, we just got a new website on the 4th. If there's something that the wacky wrap might not have been included, we've had a couple small glitches in databases, so definitely please call Gary. Or if you want to put the order in and it charges you shipping, we'll be happy to refund the shipping if you're over that $7,500 threshold. Worm molds. No, I haven't. I don't know where I would go with worm molds. The only thing I would think about doing would maybe make some different, maybe some open pore worms. But man, I've got a lot of worm molds. I wish I could share where I want to go in the future, but I can't make any promises because I'm pricing out new equipment to do so. So do you have inventory or is it made to order? Well, we typically make to order riverfront baits, but we do pride ourselves on a 1 to 3 day turnaround. Do you have 5-inch super fluke? Yes. We can't call it a fluke though because Zoom Bait Company has a trademark on the word fluke, so we have split tail shads. And it is a true 5-inch. The super fluke that made by Zoom is actually 4 3/4 of an inch, and I stretched the tail out another 1/4 inch longer. It's got a little bit more action, and so when you go to the website, look up jerk baits and go find the 5-inch split tail shad. Pintail worms. Yes, ish. Yes, please, with open pore worm molds. Yeah, I think there'd be a lot of value added to the customers if we could come up with a few more ideas for some just single plate open pores. Not everybody's going to have that $100 to $150 for an injection one. I would love to be able to come out more with some single plates. Gator tail. Yes,
That's an old one.
I believe it or not, I've done that as a custom before.
Are you hiring?
Am I hiring? No, I'm not hiring.
Got robots,
For beginner,
guys.
what open pore mold would you suggest I bought for starter jerk
AI,
bait? Now I
AI.
bought- Oh, you bought the starter jerk bait and now you're hooked? Let's see, Ned Worm with
Yeah, you can
pintail
fix.
tails. Oh my goodness.
Oh, well, so hold on. I have to.
Yeah,
go on
still-
my
He's
I
got to
bet.
be. He's got to be in the little boy chair.
Yes, yeah.
What were the first 3 molds you started with? The Beta Craw. The first 3 molds I started with was the Beta Craw, because I was catching a lot of fish on the Chigger Craw. The other mold would have been yeah, that's easy. I still remember first 3 molds.
Piece of cake.
Beta Craw, the paddle tail worm, the great big bodied fat paddle tail worm with a big lollipop tail, and the second one was the heartthrob.
The tube.
The third one.
Yeah.
The heartthrob
yeah.
hula. The hula.
Oh,
the heartthrob hula. So the twin tail grub. Yep.
Grub.
So Beta Craw, paddle tail.
Good night, guys. Be ordering Monday. Hey, there you
It
go.
might
Thank
be a
you so
software
much.
Thing. See, it's showing standard shipping, and even me trying to do it, showing it.
Oh, are we
as
looking
shipping
at
on
that?
there? 2 people have commented saying the shipping's not.
Oh, okay.
So
Shipping's not working. I don't
All
know.
right,
I don't know if Gary's.
is there a promo code or something?
Or-
No, then we don't do promo
It should be
codes because
automatically.
it should
It's
be
still
automatic
automatically
because
do it.
people don't remember to put promo codes in. So we
That's
don't
true,
allow
yeah.
that. So yeah, I'll have to get a hold of Gary. So you just tried to order
I just
something?
tried. Yeah, I put the wacky on there.
Well, I appreciate
It is
I
on
appreciate you guys.
Proudest. Well, yeah. No, I mean, now you can pass that along to the website developers.
Yeah, because we won't get anyone host here.
I live close to Zoom. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they gave me the discount for the Black Friday. It
Is-
dropped it.
Is Zoom still in Bogart, Georgia? Is
I have
that-
no
is-
idea.
Is that where they
It
used to be?
Yeah, it used to be
But
Bogart.
see, then it was Southern Plastics, and then they moved from Eufaula to like Brazil or something. Already left Gary a message. Oh, okay, all right. So,
I'm talking
I
to
know,
Gary
yeah,
right now.
yeah. Is everyone blaming Gary?
Gary just trying to make an
We're
order.
just
No,
let- we're just
Gary's
letting
the
him-
only one that can fix it right now. Come in Tallahassee.
Mhm.
Just trying to make an order.
But everyone keeps trying to order.
Still in Georgia, okay. Yeah, I thought they had a lot of their stuff now made
You said they were $75.
by Southern Plastics, so I didn't know Zoom still poured in house. Yeah, what a success story that one is.
How many
All
air
right,
bubbles?
I gotta call Gary.
All right, well he's gonna take care of the website problem right now in real time.
All right, so we're talking about OG World's Worst Fishing now.
Yeah.
Don't ask bait mold question because we don't know what we're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about.
Do you?
Yeah. Poor Gary. Oh yeah, so Ron, that's Ronnie. He works at
Ah.
Haley. I would love to see a Ned crawl in open pour Ned crawl. Okay, yeah, I'm reading that right.
Something's missing.
Tormented by my coworkers to make them.
I
Yeah,
wasn't looking at it, but have you made it?
yeah. Poor Gary. Chris, do
Oh.
you do injections for sale or just swim baits? I will do a few injection orders. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
stop blaming Gary. We don't want him fired or anything.
Gary.
Oh, robots taking over his job.
Johnny, be careful because Gary probably processes any molds you get.
Find it?
Yeah, let's see. Gary's fault. Yeah, Ronnie can get away with saying it's Gary's
Oh, I
fault.
wonder if we turned it.
Order from Chris or order from Angling AI? Because Chris, just DM on Instagram.
And then just
Yeah.
take the 200.
Captain Kitty Hawk. There you go. Sup, fellers?
My family actually invented flight, so we're from Kitty
You know what
Hawk.
I'm talking about? Like it's like
Fun fact.
It's like the second one we made. Is
No,
Didn't know if you knew that or
Just
not.
The 200. is
No,
off.
no.
No, I'm related to the Wright brothers.
We're not getting orders right now.
We are, or you are?
I'm related.
You are.
You have my blood in your body doesn't mean that we're related like that.
No.
Anyway, I wish I was there to help you.
Yeah, well, yeah. So Ronnie probably packs up your orders. So yeah.
I'm a drone pilot, Captain.
Mm.
Not quite as cool as what you probably do, but
I'm a
I do
pilot. very
fly.
nice. Yeah, he flies with a remote control.
still pretty cool.
Have you ever made fire tiger worms? Yes. I mean, so fire tiger, you just need a lime, you need a chartreuse, and then just yeah, so like a lime, a chartreuse, and then a green. Like you can layer them. I don't know. I probably have a video on it. Would love to see multi-design cavity offered for beginners. Yeah, he touched on that one earlier.
Not cost effective.
Good God, no. The laundry machine is off.
I can turn it on though if
No,
you'd like it
you are
on.
not turning the dang laundry
Hey guys,
on.
next month we're doing an
Absolutely
overhaul
not.
of the bait cave apparently. So
No,
new lighting, louder laundry.
New lighting. No, do not turn the
Still
washer
got that
on.
order? Can you
Yeah, I
refresh
can pull
that,
it.
see if
Yep.
that changes anything?
So,
I'll delete it.
we're troubleshooting the website.
I'll delete it out and start over again. My phone's worse. Alright, delete.
You know, this was going well until we brought up the laundry noise. What tips do you have for people trying to grow a bait business? Ooh.
use good customer service.
Let me delete it out of my trash can. Alright.
Customers, yeah.
What I'll say is get on social media and work hard for years.
Add to cart.
There's
Alright.
really no
Alright, check out.
shortcut. That is the Fishing All Out hot plate, and it is
Alright,
a
so
game
it's
changer.
$90 cheaper now, so it should have gotten it in there. Free.
Free.
Shipping is fixed, y'all.
You heard it here live.
So did it give you the discount?
It gave me the discount and the shipping on there, so
I
it
do
took
see
it.
that shipping is free. Yep.
Took it from originally being $115 for the wacky down to $90 shipped, everything. So, y'all tell Gary, good job.
All right, so Gary, hero of the plot. The Black Friday early sale is up and running, full steam ahead. Yep. What is the ugliest color that people order?
200
I don't make any ugly colors, okay?
That's not true.
He has.
I can show y'all some of the
he
original
has
stuff.
All my first ever baits that are just. Oh, they're so
If y'all
bad.
want like a live feed or a video on some of the originals, I
No,
have originals in
dude,
Ziploc bags.
Take some pictures and I'll post them and embarrass myself.
No, I'll bring them. I've got bags
sounds like
on
the
bags
exact
of the
opposite
original
way it
stuff,
should
and we had
work.
no idea what we were doing.
Well, thank you for fixing it.
You get the hot plate from Fishing All Out. Look him up on Facebook.
Are you watching Tyson?
Already got my order in. Very nice.
Yeah, got an order in from
y'all
John.
y'all
Right, we
got
fixed
one?
it. Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. Everybody
Yeah.
thank Gary Hill for being the hero.
Yep, y'all tell Gary thanks.
Tell Gary thanks. We went from blaming him to praising him in like 5 minutes. Yeah.
See you, buddy. Thank you.
India, wow. You're from actual India. Okay, I didn't know if that said Indiana. That's
Wow,
India.
no, India.
We are from Tallahassee, Florida.
Yep. Scott Kidder says thanks, Gary. Very good.
Here, you can hop back into your live feed.
Yeah.
I was just filming in Dead Space.
Yeah, we need to hop off before like the main event starts because my neighbor's supposed to have it on.
What did I miss?
People.
Idaho, West Virginia. It's world's. It works about.
It works about the hit order. Hey, there you go.
Share my message by Gary.
Lots of people saying thanks, Gary. Gary has made baits great again. There you go.
He made shipping free again.
Yeah. First fight just starting. Okay. All
right.
Yeah. Well, we've been on a while. Anytime we want to wrap it up. Tell Travis we need matte colors. Okay. See, I want some translucent colors. I want some of those see-through dyes, almost like MF used to make. Yeah.
Chris, we got a TV back out here again.
I've never had a TV out here.
I know, but the old cave we had one.
Yeah.
Watched a lot of good movies. Hey, what's y'all's favorite movie to watch while making baits?
Yeah. So a lot of people like to put something on. Yeah. Like,
Josh, you got a favorite movie while you're making baits?
No, I don't do anything while I'm. Actually, you know what? I believe it or not.
We used to always put on. a
Believe it
movie.
or not, I listen to like soft electronica.
Okay. There you go.
Like
All right.
Enya or Moby. I have a Moby station.
I thought you were saying you listen to the actual machine making noise.
He listens to.
No, I have that happen in my head all day long.
Predator, very nice.
Chris was our number one.
Dodgeball, right?
Or the Tropic Thunder, Dumb and Dumber.
Tropic Thunder.
Original Dumb and Dumber.
Yep. Jaws, Jazz Radio. MF is the GOAT. Yeah, yeah. So Jeff, the owner of MF, called me like 2 days ago, and I missed his call. I was like in Walmart, and there's been a lot of speculation on sort of what's going on with MF. You know, they moved, and you know, just a lot of rumors going around if they're going to open or close, or if they're going to be back. And I wanted to talk to him about that, and called him back and couldn't get a hold of him. So I was hoping to actually have an update on MF. So
Unless
Yeah.
I'm making G5s.
all pass.
Then we can.
Whew.
Yep, podcast.
I don't know.
Heavy metal. Whew, I couldn't do
Muskie
that.
size molds.
Yeah.
Like
I-
molds the size of a muskie?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, you talking about like those 15-inch Paddle tails. Let's see. Lonely Ranger. Drinking beer. Yeah, I do drink beer when I make baits. Another request for a G7. I could get down.
Johnny, it's Johnny. Johnny's the only one that's been put in there since like the 7th or 8th time.
But it's still like the 4th. Yeah.
Right. I got 37 requests for a G7. They were all from Johnny Sweet.
All from the same guy.
I got your G7.
I want a G7.
Johnny, come visit me.
A G7 with some 10mm eyes.
You want a G6? Or fly a G6?
Oh, a G5.
G5, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Come on, G7. Oh, now someone's jumping on there.
Yeah. Oh, well, look at all these G7 fans coming in. Yes.
If I make a G7 and I don't sell 50 of them on the first day, I'm done taking requests.
No, all right. Well, so I'm gonna have to buy some G7s. Let's see, a G8.
See,
Ooh,
there you go. And before I sell the first one, I get a request for something different. I never win. I never win.
By the end of the night, it's going to be a G13. We're already up to G10.
Dude, I hear G12. G12. Here we go. How do you do that?
How big do you guys want to go? Because I mean, he can do it.
I can make a mold up to.
What's the biggest size you can make on your machine?
Well, yeah. So
well, it depends. Do we want to like open the windows on the side? And then hang half of it out. Hang them out. We could probably make an 8-foot mold.
Can we do
an
that?
8-foot mold?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. If we can get
come on.
If we can get to 200,000 subscribers,
can we do something like that?
We're getting an 8-foot mold.
We're getting an 8-foot swim bait. Yeah.
For 200,000, no.
It's gonna take 255-gallon drums to make it. And then they're gonna complain because it dimples.
Ask Gary for free shipping. Ask Gary for free shipping on that.
How do you hold pressure on that?
Can we get free shipping on the $20,000 mold? Yeah. Let's see.
For the $20,000 mold, it's gonna have 4 wheels and you can drive the son bits out.
Got a motor.
Musky baits, 10 to 12 inch. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with
he's
some musky
talking
manufacturers.
about swim baits that have a curly tail as opposed to like a boot. I'd love to see something like that. Let's see.
My biggest thing about making the bigger baits is those bigger baits is what hook are you gonna use?
You're using
right?
multiple hooks.
You gotta bring an internal.
Oh, you gotta have a whole system that's developed. You can't just make a big lump of plastic. Huh? I wonder what that would take.
Whatever it needs.
I'm looking into it already.
You got the brain.
You guys don't even know that I've already made a bunch of. No, I can't say that. I've already made musky.
Yeah, he's gonna.
I can tell you that
Blind through trouble. Yeah.
Y'all give him a few more beers, and y'all gonna get a lot of ideas out of it.
There's some.
We'll get him to say.
There's some musky baits that are hanging in some of the biggest chain stores right now. I promise you, I made those molds.
I believe it. Yeah.
Back in the day when I used
Y'all
to
want
do
to see?
customs.
This is what it is. This is the big secret. It's in this. No, it's not actually.
That's more underwear.
No, that's probably.
Oh, it's wood baits. Yeah.
Owner Beast 12 odd. Okay, let's see.
I designed several in plastic. Yeah.
Pop.
Bags we still have.
Yeah, dude, I still have a lot of bags.
I know.
That's what happens when you bought 20,000 of them when you were
Well,
knitting.
Angela was a nice person. Okay.
Are you going to make a larger brush hog? I think somebody asked. I don't know. So what's the biggest you have right now? The
3/8 as it sits in the mold, so it's gonna be like a 4.5, 4.5, 5-ish.
Yeah. Just wanted to say thanks, guys, for everything you do. Awesome. Saved so much money this year making sticks for my 10-year-old son. Wonderful. Hopefully you get your 10-year-old son together. One of the most amazing things, and I don't know if everybody listening knows this, but literally there's hundreds of youngsters, not just young boys, but young women as well, in 10 to 14 age range that have already started their own business. So many parents have called me. It's like, I don't know where my kid gets it. I don't know why they like fishing, but my 10-year-old just started his own company. And that's amazing. I hope you guys all continue to foster that. I get the chance to be part of that, and it really makes my heart real warm to see how this works. And then, it gives families more time to be together.
We think that's got to do with like YouTube and like the high school basketball scene and stuff like that.
That's the whole YouTube generation, the 10 to 14-year-olds. All
YouTube. Because when we started this, there was no bait making videos out there. I mean, you couldn't find that. You could find
words. Yeah, no, I get DMs all the time from people who are like, hey, my kid now wants to make baits. And it's great. feel like there's plenty of molds.
Hot take,
and
I
he
think
doesn't
it's
need
like-
it.
Make America fish again.
Sioux
Plenty of
Falls,
molds.
beautiful.
And he doesn't need to make anymore.
Made by 14-year-olds. That's amazing. Yeah.
True story. Here in
Oh,
Sioux
man.
Falls, SD, the main local bait store
Chris, you've
carries.
broken so many laws. The child labor
Database
laws
made
have to like, say
by
something to what you're
Sheriff
doing,
Ford.
right?
Yeah, Scott Kidder. That's awesome. If I read Kidder correctly, I
Yes.
don't have
Yep.
like you can tell I don't have like my bestest glasses on. And any new Ned rig size creature baits? I haven't.
Haven't fished in over 3 years.
If you're watching
Getting
this
back into the
channel,
Okay,
nice.
okay, yeah. Well, this is the world's first.
See, look at that.
My son,
There's so
my
many.
son Joseph is into.
Oh, that's Sweet
Oh,
Boys.
I lost it.
Yeah. Message
Delete it.
retracted.
Oops. All right.
I don't know how you do that. That's a
And then
thing.
you-
Well,
you
yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Or
yeah,
is YouTube-
no, somebody left a comment, and I guess they uncommented.
Huh. Or YouTube was like, "We're-"
Oh,
Oh,
man.
yes, indeed.
Golly.
Yeah. Enough?
Nah,
Not yet?
I got a little bit more in me.
Any thoughts on a new craw or creature? I want to make an alien bug, an alien bait. Like that's what I've been wanting to make. Is like I call it an alien bait. It's just gonna have some type of body with all kinds of appendages,
I-
blowing out of
The
every
wrecking ball needs to come back.
Yeah.
bit of it. I'd love to make one. And there again, like I said, with everything that's been going on, I haven't even had the chance to draw in 2 months.
Well, my offer from 8 years ago still stands. I have a creature bait design that I've never had made. I'll let you run with it. It's amazing.
But I sell millions.
I didn't say it was a great idea. I want to see this
What
more
blend
happen.
is the best for craw?
Are we talking movies again? Craw 2 blend, man. Well,
Craw- And actually, I've been using a lot of the red label medium.
which is a little firmer to me than Black Bucket Swim, so you're kind of in that craw tube realm. Do you
Do you have a pintail bait fish style bait mold?
Pintail's a good duck.
Yeah.
Or are you talking about pintail the bait fish?
I mean, you know your mold's better than me, right? They're
A
talking
pintail-
about the pin,
We got
Wait,
the
wait a second,
pintail and we got the
flies.
pinpoint.
the pinpoint, right?
I guess I don't understand.
Okay, yeah. Here's that
Alright,
comment
my
again.
son
My son
Joseph.
Joseph is.
6 years old. He's into bait making. He likes one. Chris did crayon challenge.
Ah, cool.
Oh yeah. I need to do. I need to do some more of that kind of stuff. Yeah, for sure. Learned so much from you. You're the reason I got into bait making. Appreciate it. That's what we like to hear. Yeah, very good.
The fact that people follow you is just crazy.
I know. Yeah.
So here's an interesting fact. When I first met Chris bought a mold from me. It was the Stinger,
Stingers.
which he calls the grass grenade.
Grass
and when I
grenade.
first
I
met, we had our first phone conversation. Chris had 3,600 subscribers when I met Chris, and he's a very genuine guy, and I could tell that just from talking to him. I said, you know what? If we work together, we can help each other grow in YouTube and in molds, and we've done just that. There's a great friendship here, even though we didn't see each other as much, but yeah.
It is quite a drive, you know.
Yep. I'll say, Josh, when I met him, he had 0 subscribers, and I still haven't subscribed.
And he's and he would. A salmon egg mold. Yeah, I see those pop up all the time.
I did one as a custom. It was I'm just gonna say it was the best salmon egg mold ever made.
What do you strain yourself with?
But I did it as a custom. I'm really not interested in making one since I've done one as a custom.
Are you ever planning on opening a custom division where you just
No,
no,
never.
never?
This is what I
Even
say.
if you hire a whole
This is
separate
what I
staff
say.
to do it, you're
Absolutely.
not doing custom?
No. Because I can hire a whole separate staff to just add more molds that everybody wants that I'll never drop.
Yeah. I mean,
So if you
charge
do
the
a
right
custom,
price, you charge me $100,000 for one custom mold.
Okay,
Yeah,
no, got it.
anyway.
Okay,
All right,
yeah,
so
this is
anyways-
fascinating.
See, we're not thinking realistic here.
anyways, this is what I say when I talk about going back to customs.
Yeah.
I will work and be a greeter at Walmart before I do customs.
Good job.
And then I really love the people that look at me and go, "Everybody's got a price. You'll do it for me," and then I walk away.
No
I'll
customs.
find that price.
Where is AI based? The shipping to me was super fast.
Southern Michigan.
Southern Michigan.
It's in the hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess the state's
have our
a
own-
palm print, and he's here.
I'm here.
And ours is a
Oh,
gun.
There.
Yeah, Florida's kind of a.
You have a hand,
Yeah,
we
you
have
can't
a
say
gun.
gun.
Oh, can't say it.
YouTube.
You can't.
Water.
Yeah, let's see.
It's a. Let's just get the
Reconnecting.
reconnecting.
I want to thank Chris for getting me into bait making. I just got the 3.5 Phantom Grub, and it shoots very well. Hey, glad we could help.
Yeah,
It takes two of us for
Dude,
that
that's-
to have happened.
that's my
Yeah.
that's my favorite flipping bait right now for punching.
Yeah. Yep. Very nice. Let's see. We're coming up on an hour and a half. You want to call it at an hour and a half?
Oh, I just remembered. For anybody, kits are on sale too.
What?
Kits. So-
starter kits.
So
Okay.
here's another elevator speech.
Yeah, I don't have the box anymore. else
Everybody-
show it.
I've ever spoke to is either a big fisherman or knows somebody who is a big fisherman and knows that possibly a bait making kit that's now on sale and ships free anywhere in the domestic U.S. makes a great gift idea. Those are in stock, and if you want to get those out and for Christmas gifts, those are going to be great gifts. And I must thank Stacy for reminding me to say something about the kits. Shameless plug.
And the kit is the ultimate gateway into this because you buy one thing once, connecting.
Your first
He's eating all your
Yeah.
he's eating all your Wi-Fi.
I'm on 5G. Everybody knows Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
The AI stick bait mold has the best stick bait pro. Took me 3 times to figure it out on the stick bait. And I've got all kinds of stick bait designs, like how narrow should the tail be?
You would think
This
it
and
would be
that.
simple, but I guess it's not. You just look at,
Well, here's what I did.
It's
I
metal,
kept
so
making it. I kept making it until I could take an original one and lay it in there and go like, yeah, that's close enough.
Yeah.
But then I don't think I had the exact right length. I think my length might be a touch longer.
I
But-
don't buy motos, so I don't know what they look like anymore. Yeah, let's see.
Gary,
Okay,
I want-
yeah, it looks like somebody got a order fixed.
Quick
Okay.
and immediate.
Yeah.
Gary that's one of the reasons why Gary was brought into the angling family. I knew he would be wonderful at taking care of people and doing customer service.
Oh, who the?
Hey, what are you wearing a Gator shirt for?
Oh, Will, where'd you come from? Did you just get here?
Just next door.
Why'd you? You walked outside like you knew he was coming. Huh?
Next door.
I just walk out.
She has Live 360 on it.
That's what the kid will do.
If I learned anything,
I've always said I always feel like I'm everybody's dealer.
Dare. That was the drug resistance thing
Yeah.
when we were all kids,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, he's
really
using the
easy.
he's using the drug analogy by giving the first taste for free.
In 5th grade, we had to enter the Dare speech contest, and I won.
Little they know he would be a drug addict.
So
Only-
not used for trolling.
Only
Eh?
thing I've ever won. Brains Baits, what's going on, man? Nice job on that 6 cents color. That's a doozy. Yeah. Yeah, I had no idea someone was in the driveway.
I just watched.
Do we even? We know this guy?
We know him.
Okay, because you acted like you didn't. I'm like, do I
No,
need to
I was
pick something
confused.
up?
So, hey, what you eating? Burgers?
No, some Costco chicken.
Costco chicken. Okay.
Is it fresh?
Love the
Videos,
videos,
Chris.
Chris, and excellent molds.
Oh,
from
thank you,
AI.
Brett.
There you go. We want free molds, Brandon.
I want free molds. Who's got free molds? I will.
They're sort of free that you have to pay for them because they're free because you take them off the shelf and keep them.
No, those
But
molds
you gotta pay
cost
for the
him
actual
more than they
mold
cost
beforehand.
anybody.
So depends how you look at it.
I know. Next weekend we're gonna be doing some mold giveaways. If you're not a fan of 15% off and free shipping over $75, we're gonna do some mold giveaways
I don't
for
want a free
orders.
mold, then I'm leaving this group.
Uh-huh.
A salad. Yep. I think Gary is universally appreciated, for sure.
He doesn't get enough appreciation.
Yeah, I need to fly back. I need to fly back up there and film the new operation.
And we need to do a smallmouth trip up
Chris,
there.
when you were starting to build your brand, did you participate in local events to help grow your brand? No, I did nothing. I stayed on social media. No, there really are not many local events around here. There's the Talcon Open, and it's a bunch of rednecks fighting over Big Ledge.
We had United Rentals open when we lost that big fish.
Yeah. No, but like in all seriousness, no. Social media is where the action is. So
Everything wants free.
thanks, Chris and Gary. Really appreciated it. Well, this is Josh, but Gary did have a role. Big
Bird, roll tide. Yes,
big
roll
bird,
tide.
roll tide. I don't
That's he's wearing a
I
hat.
don't think he ever says that.
You can take that trash off of here.
Yeah.
All right.
We can't talk because we're Seminole fans. Well,
Hey.
guys, it's been an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna.
We
I
beat
think we're
Nick
gonna
Saban
call it.
in 05, okay? That's all I want to say.
Good deal.
When he was at LSU?
When he was at LSU.
No, when he was at Alabama's
No, he
his first
wasn't.
season.
No, 07 was.
07, okay, so
All right.
07. And it was Xavier Lee.
Have any of y'all fished any lakes in Lake Placid, Florida? Nobody's
I have family down there
Yeah,
that
that's
fishes
what I was
Lake
watching.
Placid. It's the Poga. 90 minutes without the washing machine noise.
All right, turn it on.
Do not turn it on.
Jules, I'll turn this thing on.
Do not turn on the washer.
Wash it, all right.
I don't want laundry noise.
It's already, there's clothes in here.
I'm sure there is.
Disgusting.
They get washed and then they sit, then they
I
sour.
just watched it.
Then
Have a
they-
good night,
then they get
guys.
Washed again. All right, washer,
Thank you for putting up with our
washer's
antics.
on. We're out of here. We'll see you guys next time. I don't do laundry. No way, Jose.